Hello, welcome back to Empire Total War, the Wallachia campaign. I'm expecting this is going to take quite some time, this video. Not video time itself, but to complete the whole thing, because I'm intending taking quite a few towns in the next turn or so. Well, that's the general part. I've been working up to this for some time, as you know. So, first things first, Bijapur is untaxable at the moment, so I want to recruit in here. I'm going to get some dragoons. I'm going to get 3 in there, I think, and then 1 not sepoys, better infantry than that. I think actually might be interesting to see if they have any abilities. No, they don't. I'm thinking about garrison policing bonus. They don't, do they? I wonder if the light troops do. Skirmish, woodland, long range, hide in buildings, good stamina, resistant to heat. No, nothing really. It's going to be sepoys I've looked at. Yeah, it's going to be these, isn't it? These are the ones I prefer anyway, because they're much more like regular oh my gosh, 25 left. Oh, crikey. Right, the other thing I want to do is get rid of this, because it really is daft. I don't know why I did it in the first place. It doesn't make any sense to be recruiting in here. That frees up 500 odd. So I'm not quite so close to the bone now, am I, with this, really? But maybe I could recruit another one somewhere else, but I'm just going to hang on to the money, I think. One thing I will have a second look at is this northern border. I'm not convinced about it. It is a vast area, like I said, and I just don't think... I don't believe we're going to be able to defend it, really, to be honest, but I'm just wondering if maybe I need to send some troops elsewhere as well. I'm thinking maybe about up here. And then put a fort up there as well. What's he got there? 2, 4, he's got 5 there. I'm wondering if maybe I put... Actually, he's not even in there yet, is he? He's on his way, though. If I put, say, 5 up here for now... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That'll still leave me 2 behind to defend the place and to add 2 later. I'm going to do that. I'm going to put... let's have another look. 5 of those. You see, these are going to fight out in the open because I can't afford a fort this turn. So, I don't think I'm going to be able to, because I need a general as well, of course. So, I'm not going to be able to have a general. So, if I move those through to there, say there, I should be able to build a fort there, shouldn't I? And that then should be enough to stop anybody going through that top way. I'm not even sure I can build a fort there. I'm really not. I might have to pull it back to here. But for now, at least we'll have it covered. Speed up a bit. This is all afterthought stuff, to be honest with you. I hadn't considered this as part of what I was going to do. But if I move those over to there... see if they can join them. Right, okay, that's going to make us 7. That's pretty good, actually. In fact, if I add the general to there, then I won't need to pay for another one, will I? So put the general through to there. Can I build a fort in there? What does it say? Unable to build a fort. Requires a general. Within your own region, sufficient funds. And enough open ground. So, I don't know if that's actually enough open ground. Costs 1500 anyway, so I can't test it this turn. Maybe I can move next turn, but at least I've got a couple of dragoon units. I've got a general in there, and I've got 5 units to match him anyway. If I change it to 20 turns, then that might just be enough to achieve that one. Reducing the numbers of troops around here as well might be enough to draw him in this way as well. So I don't know really, but it's worth the chance, isn't it? I think there are other areas where he can get through. I'm not entirely convinced about this, you know, that this blocks him. It does look to me as though he can ever so slightly get through there, you know. Looks like there is a way through. That would be a pain if he got through there, wouldn't it? It really would. What a nuisance. Maybe I need to reduce the number of men I've got in there to try and exhort him into doing another attack. What have I got in here? They're all fully replenished now. You see, with 4, yeah, I don't know, he might add these. No, it's not worth it. I'm not going to fiddle about anymore. But it does look like that fort could have been positioned ever so slightly better than it is. It looks like maybe men can get through there, perhaps, just. and that they can just squeeze through there. Yeah. I'm wondering maybe about just having a not a dragoon, not an infantry unit, a horse unit just a bit further back from there. Maybe I could use one of these. Could I? No, they're not there. There aren't any there. Maybe just one horse unit brought round to the back, say here, just to there. Oh, hang on, we're not actually in his line, are we there? Actually, we're pretty close, you know. Might have to be a little bit further away, perhaps down to here. Yeah, okay. What I'm thinking of doing is just covering a wider area, and it looks to me now as though we seem to cover a much wider area than we do with the fort, don't we? See, the fort covers all of that, but this covers all of this. So I don't quite get that, to be quite honest with you, but anyway, we'll see what's going to happen. I think he might just go for that, and then avoid having to fight my fort. Just a bit worried he's going to be able to sneak through there. But anyway, that's enough video time spent fiddling about with that, isn't it? Nearly 6 minutes. Let's just go for it and see what happens. It's just sort of plugging those gaps. It was a bit of a silly way of doing it, really. You know, I should have got a couple of decent sized armies and moved in through the north, but I just thought it would be more interesting to block on one side, you know, to defend on one side and push on the other. Well, in fact, I'm pushing on two now, aren't I? I'm going to be, well, I will be. I'll be pushing on the bottom from Ceylon, and I'm pushing in the middle, of course, as well. So right, he seems to have gone backwards. Aha! Now, what was that? Now, looked to me like a fleet coming into Europe. Now, that's the one that Bifas would have been telling me about, I think. The one that was in India. Do you remember me saying I think it must have gone over to Europe? And I think it has. Right, okay. I've got a pretty big fleet, and I think it's in the Gibraltar area, so I might be able to deal with that straight away. Port blockaded, we saw that being blockaded, didn't we? So we don't need to look at that. Trait gained. This one, recruitment report, that's in Bijapur. I might now be able to untax Bijapur, but I'll look into that in a moment when I've dealt with some other things, because one or two other things I want to try. Now, looking over here, what happened? He went back. He didn't want to take me on, did he? Now that's interesting. Okay. And he's gone back over here as well. Even more interesting. Right, I don't think we're going to need a fort over there. Oh, and we can build one, actually. I can have one over there. I think that army's big enough to take him on. I might even advance it. Maybe this is an army that I could build up and then get into a position where we could do him some harm afterwards. But having said that, well, mind you, actually, yeah, there is a road that goes around there. It might be a good idea to bring the troops around there and then get on to this road. Yeah, I know it goes down the lower route, but I can join it further up here, so maybe I could bring some troops from Persia and Baghdad and various other Ahmadad, or whatever it's called over there, and sort of gradually bring them all round and into an attack that way as well. But anyway, at the moment I'm quite happy that we've got that little bit covered there, so I'm going to leave that. Right, that's my recruitment report. Right, okay, now let's see if I can put my plans into action. The first thing I want to do is over in Hyderabad, which is down here somewhere. Or shall I go and take out the fleet first? I think maybe there, Hyderabad, that's the one. What I want is to get it right. Okay, I want a CO, and I want a couple of these, and I want them to join. Do I want them to join there? Is he in my way? I I think he is actually. He is actually in the way. Right, okay. I think maybe... No. Let's get him into position first. Right, he's going to attack there because there's nobody in there. Well, except for the usual Phylacom citizenry, whatever you want to call them. Continue siege. Right, okay, now these here, I want the CO and 2 howitzers to join him. Like I said, I've been looking at this earlier this morning. Well, I say earlier this morning, it's still morning now. Those to join there. Okay, I was thinking I might have to go through somewhere or whatever, but I don't think I do I? Right, okay, and then from here, I want to get some troops from here. If I bring these, that should easily be enough to defend this forward area. Yeah? Okay, now what I want to do is blow this place to bits. I know he's got loads and loads of all this Phylacom stuff, but it is going to fall to bits basically, because I've got it all planned that way, so it must do. Right, okay, the other thing I wanted to do was to get... I've got loads and loads to do on this this video. I've got this fleet here that I want to use to clear away the ships. That's where he's blockading me there, but I'm not too worried about that. I'll tell you why in a moment. I want to sort out this fleet here. Okay. But I don't want to do it that way. I want to do it this way. If he wants to attack me on the way, that is entirely up to him. What I want to do is move the quickest that I possibly can to reach this fleet here. Right, now I don't know whether to just attack it directly. I think I do. I think I want to just attack that directly. But then there's the other fleet. Dear me. Now, okay, if I put that to, say, there for now. Okay. Have a quick look at what he's got there, and we'll look at which is going to be the most interesting naval battle. There are 14 in there, aren't there? 14, but they're pretty rubbish. Sloops and brigs, and well, there is a 4th rate. In fact, there are 2 4th rates, 6th rate, and a 4th rate in there. Was it 3 4th rates and about 4 6th rates? Well, I think we're going to murder him there. But let's have a look at the other one. These over here. Now, they were near 2 islands somewhere, weren't they? The Marathas that were coming over. There. They were last seen there, but that's because of my trade route. They did not come back this way over this trade route, which implies to me that they're coming this way. They've come out of here, they've gone this side of here, and then they've headed up this way. So they're going to be, I think, around here somewhere. Why would they want to go that way, further away? Why would they, if they were going to attack that way, want to go there? I think they're up here somewhere. So let's go and have a look, see if we can find them. I don't want to go too far because I might get out of my way, that's the thing. Oh wow, look at that. Oh, there you go. Sherlock Holmes, eat your heart out. Now, what have we got here? 2nd rate, and 5th rate, 4th rate. This looks like it might be a more interesting battle. I don't think I'm going to show all of it because it's going to eat up too much video time. But what I do want to do is to take out that fleet and make sure nobody escapes. Have I got any... I've got a 6th rate in there that can chase people. I haven't... Right, I've got a couple of 6th rates. I'm wondering about ships that can chase him off, you see. Can these reach? They can, can't they? I just want to be able to bring some ships into play that can prevent any routers. It doesn't look like much of an army anyway, does it really? Look at that. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nothing. Oh, 10, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. Okay. I wonder. That looks like it can... no. I was going to say, it looked like maybe I could get a steam dry dock then, but I haven't got my... Not steam dry dock, whichever one it is. I haven't got my technology for that yet, have I? Right, I think there are going to be big sea battles in it. I'm not going to have any land battles to fight. It's all going to be fortress type things, isn't it? So I'm going to show a bit of this sea battle and perhaps a bit of the other sea battle. It doesn't matter if I lose some troops on this one as well, does it really? So, right, I'm going to get in there and then I'm going to... Well, let's get it started anyway. So I'll get in there and then I'll show you a little bit of the sea battle so you get an idea how it's working, and then I'll show some results, and then perhaps go on to the other sea battle and show a little bit of that one. But I think to show a full sea battle is going to take about 40 minutes. One thing I didn't check was the time that we've got it set for. Let's have a look and see how much pressure there is on me for time. In fact, there's time on my clock now. I'm halfway through what should be a normal video time, really, of 15 minutes. So, come on, hurry up. This is why I don't normally show this bit. Oh, good. Right, I haven't got a timer on it, so that's excellent. Right, well, I don't really know what to do with all of these ships. I've got masses of them. I'm going to do a different formation than I normally do. I'm going to put them in this formation. I hate it when it does that. In fact, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to go for this formation, not that one. What's it doing? Right, okay, like that. Now change it to this. See what it does? It's weird, isn't it? I've noticed that before. If you choose the concave formation, this one here, do they call it crescent, isn't it? Crescent envelope. If you choose that right from the beginning, then what it'll do is it'll put some of your ships behind. Of course, I don't want that. Right, okay, so the idea of all this is going to be, I'm hoping to fool him into thinking this is me going straight ahead. So what he'll do, he's not going to do it, is he? He wants to cross my T. Yeah. Okay, let's speed all this up. This is why I don't normally show this kind of thing. In fact, that is too fast. It's not even showing that it's moving, is it really? So, right, okay, go over to here and you should see his biggest ships in the front. Sometimes his fastest ships go ahead of themselves. Second rate, fourth rate, fifth rate, and then fifth rate. I think they're trailing back to his smaller ships at the back. Yeah, he is. He's defending those smaller ships at the back, which is good, isn't it? Which is about right. I don't know what this one is. 6 rate, isn't it? Well, I'm hoping he's going to go at the same pace as all the other ships. But anyway, I'm going to get in there, get up close. It's going to be a case of moving my ships around, as you can imagine, to get the maximum effect against him. But it really depends on where he's going to go from there. It does look like he's going to cross the T of all of my ships in the way that he thinks he's going to do. He's going to come across here. What I'm going to do, is I'm going to turn all of my ships this way and fool him so that it's not a crescent anymore, it's a line that's actually going that way. But anyway, are we anywhere near range now? We're not far off, actually. Okay, now he thinks the centre of my line is going to be there, so he thinks he's already crossed me. Right, do you see that now? See how he's turning in? Right, brilliant. Now, this is about the time. Normal speed. Right, now has he got... Now look at that, you see what he's done with his sails? Right, okay. Now, let's get my ships going around like this. Okay, so we get some shots in there. Okay, same across here. Same across here. And across here, we're going to give him a bit of a hammering on there. Which one am I on now? This one. Okay. These as well. So his first ship is going to get a real hammering from us. Right, okay, now these here, maybe if he shows me a bit of sail, I'll go for him. I don't think he's going to. Is he going to show a bit of sail? Yeah? Why aren't you firing, you fool? Fire! 41 out of 41. Why isn't he firing? Why isn't he firing? That's extraordinary. Oh, you fool. It's because they're my ships, you damned idiot. Flipping heck, honestly. Right, okay. My ships. Right, okay. Those on ball. Blimey. Doesn't matter. Let's not panic. We're still okay. He's bunched up terribly in the middle there. Right, now what I need to do is bring these back in. Okay, this way, I think. Like so. Him, I'll take round the back because he's a 6-rate. He's not such a clever ship. Him, I think he might just be okay, but I'll turn him anyway. Him as well. Turn him. No, not turn him, but keep him moving. Right, now these should be able to get some really, really good blasts in. Yeah, they really should. Come on. You're not actually hitting anybody, are you? Come on, get hitting somebody. You as well. I want you hitting somebody, I want you doing it, I want you doing it, you as well. Everybody turning round and hitting enemy ships while we do it. Right, okay. And you guys there, you're pretty out of it actually. I'm going to blame this on the fact that we've been fighting the British fairly recently. So I'm getting my things mixed up. Right, okay, no. Oh, I'd love to be able to get a shot in from there. Against there now. Come on. Is he going to let me? No. Is he going to put his sails back up? Yes, he is. He knows exactly when I'm going to shoot, doesn't he? What about him? You going to get a shot in? No, you're not. It's going to be out of the way by the time he gets to shoot. Well, we'll shoot at this one instead then. It's not such a big deal. Right, okay. Oh, look, he sneaked that one in. Oh, isn't that sneaky? So I can't get at his sails. Right, okay. Now, routing. Right, okay. The idea is to make sure nobody gets off the battlefield. I don't need to capture ships. I have enough ships. I don't need to sell ships. I have enough money. What I really need to do is make sure nobody gets off this battlescape. Right, okay. Has he got his sail? Oh, look at that. He's done it again. Damn, I fired at him while he's got his sails in that position. Look at that. Isn't it a nuisance when that happens? Right, okay, he's taking some hits. Don't want him in the firing line anymore. And again, he's another one. Right, okay. Just to hammer them with ball on this one, chaps. Hammer them with ball. Yep. Okay, how are we doing now? Oh, make sure that we're hitting him with everything we possibly can. Let's get him around. Was he about ready to fire? I think he might have been ready to fire left, but no. We're going to keep him turning. And him. He should be ready to fire again soon. Right, we've lost one. What's that? A 5th rate? Okay, not a big deal. Let's not panic. I'm going to start moving these ships around in a minute so that we can get the advantage of firing from both sides. Something that of course they'd never have done in the period. Right side, who's that one that's gone? That's, I don't know, 5th rate. As long as it's not the Admiral's 5th rate, I don't think it is. Right, okay, you can come around here. You continue to move. Right, okay, you come round this way. You, all the way up to there. And you. And you. Right, okay, we're going to gradually get up there into position. Is that another one of mine? That's another one of mine. What was that one? 5th rate. Okay. Come on, no panic. We have the superior ships here. So let's go murder him. Okay, we've got a couple of his ships down. In fact, I might just go through the middle of there, actually. Might be a more effective way to do it. Is he ready to fire soon? No, not quite. How's he doing on that? He's doing better on the right. Well, let's turn him then. He might get a shot in against those others up there as well while he's doing it. So, right, okay. Turn him round. Him, and him. I did say I'd show only a part of this battle, didn't I? So now I'm going to show all of it. Watch, you see that? As soon as he knows there's a chance I've got somebody that might hit his sails, yeah, he starts to raise them. Of course, we're fighting this on hard, remember, so that does make a significant difference. But this is the problem with lots and lots of ships. If it was just a few ships, I'll be able to monitor when he's moving his sails around, when he's lifting and dropping his sails. Is he going to get away? He's third rate as well. If any ship gets off this seascape here, then we're in trouble. Is that mine? Surrendered. Right, okay, is that one of my second rates? Second rate, yes it is. Right, okay, you are going to have to come round this way, and I could do with a small ship over this side really. What's that? That's a third rate. That's not really good enough. Really need somebody smaller than that. I need a 6 rate really. What's that one there? Is that a 6 rate as well? That's a 6 rate. Okay. Right, I need him to come through there, give him a bit more sail and get him moving fairly quickly. Him, I need to make sure that he's going to get a shot in around there when the opportunity arises. This guy here, he's probably got left side as well, has he? No, he hasn't. But I need him out of there as well, really. I don't want him in a position where he's going to get shot. Doesn't matter if I lose some ships, like I've explained to you before. The whole idea of this really is to... Oh, right, I can't even do anything about him. What about him? Right, okay. Okay, it doesn't matter if I lose ships, like I say, the whole idea really is to make sure that nobody escapes from here. Right, okay, we're in a bit of a mess here. Let's move around here. And him, perhaps around there. Okay, keep moving chaps, keep moving. Don't stop. Okay. Now, he's going to get away at this rate. Where's my 6 rate gone? Right, it's him, isn't it, that I want moving quickly. Am I going to be able to catch him? I don't want anybody getting off here. Damn, can he get away? Come on. Right, okay, him, he's only a 6 rate, poor chap. Okay, perhaps between the two of those might be good. And then him, say, over here. Right, okay, we nearly got him yet. We should have him now, shouldn't we? Right, okay. Come on. Not another one routing, is it? On fire. He's routing on fire. Right, I want to keep away from him then. Blow him up if I can. Where's my other 6 rate? 6 rate, you anywhere near yet? Right, now, where's he gone? He's over here somewhere, isn't he? There he is. Right, I'll catch him if we can. Okay, we'll get him on that, taking any sails away as well. How close is he to actually getting off there? See, if he gets off, he'll take the whole army with him, and then the whole thing will be for nothing. Right, I'm sending a 6 rate to chase something that looks like he's got a full sail, and he's a 3rd rate. Right, okay, let's hope he just doesn't stop routing when we get somewhere near. That would not be good news. Right, okay. I sent the right one after him. Yeah, okay. Is that the one who's chasing? Yes, it is. Right, okay, come on, swivel some troops around, folks. I think everybody's gone now, haven't they? I can't see many of his ships left that can cause me a danger. So let's go around there. What is he now? 2nd rate ship of the line. Right, okay, it's only him, isn't there? So let's take out his sails then. He's routing, isn't he? Right, okay. Take out those sails, chaps. No, we're going to continue. And you're not going to get away. We're going to get you. Right, okay. Take out those sails, chaps. Come on. Quickly as you can. And you. Everybody. Take out sails, please. Take out sails. Right, and you. Where are you going? You're not that 6 rate, are you? No, you're not. Right, okay. You two. Take out sails. Right, and you. Take out sails. Right, coming perhaps this way. Right, now where's that 6 rate gone? Is it this one? No. Is it This one? No, it's this one. No, it's not that one. Where's he gone? Where's that 6 rate gone to? It has to be this one. Oh, I think he's got off. I think he's got away. No. Oh, it's a 4th rate I've sent after him. Oh, that was so stupid. Why did I send a 4th rate? We're not going to catch him. He's got full sail. And he's a 3rd rate. He should go a little bit slower than me, but not that much slower. 6 rate. Come on, chase. Quickly. Okay, whereabouts are you? 6 rate. You're there. What's this one? Another 6 rate. Right, can you get him? Chase. Come on, quickly. Right, okay. Did we get everybody from over here? What happened to that routing ship? There he is. Surrendered. Excellent. I think every... Oh, there's another one's routing there. Is that the same one as before? No, he's routing as well. Right, okay. I'm going to send this one then after him. Yeah, okay. And then him, he's going to get away. Oh, what a stupid mistake that was. What a stupid mistake to send a 4th rate after a 3rd rate when he's routing. Do you remember I said I wanted to bring some brigs into this battle or something to give myself more of a chance? I can't see the actual edge of it. Right, we've just disappeared now. There it is. There. Can I get him in time? Can I get there in time? There he is. Now that's the 6 rate I've just asked to go. There's the 4th rate. Much closer. Oh, much closer. Oh no, how on earth is he ever going to get there? Right, okay. He's the 3rd. Oh no, hang on. Is this the 6 rate? I don't get this. This is stupid. I thought am I sending 6 rates after these men or what? What am I doing? Right. What is he? 2nd rate. Where are my 6 rates? 6 rate. Right. Where is he? There. Right. Excellent. Right. Now then. This one. Right, take him off there. Right, that 6 rate can go after him. Right, good. He can go as far as he can to get somewhere near. Right, okay, good. So he's going after him. He's still chasing after him. And damn, I'm over halfway through now of my video. And look, there's the edge of the battlefield. He's got away. 3rd rate ship of the line, and he's escaped me. And that is going to be enough for that army to get off here. I don't know how many men I lost, how many ships I lost doing that. Just trying to make sure that we killed everybody. So that was a bit of a disaster. Don't repeat that one, folks. Anyway, I think you can see what's going to happen. He's going to get away. So I'll bring you back on the campaign map, and then you can see what happens. Okay, back in a second. Do you know, you can tell how much that battle bothered me because I let a whole cup of tea go cold. That's terrible. Right, I lost the ship, but I'm pretty sure, well, I know, I caught a 2nd rate. 5th rate, 2nd rate, yeah, I'll have that one. 4th rate, not interested. Add those to the fleet. Don't really need them anyway. And of course, he's got one away. So damn annoying. So, right. Okay, I'm going to go back to port. I'm not going to go chasing him. Because I know what's going to happen if I... What did he get away anyway? What was it? It was a 4th rate, wasn't it, or something? Maybe I could divide up my fleet and have some go chase him. there's a 62. I could have a second rate go chasing him, couldn't I? There's an 83, two 83s. I could send two 83s after one, couldn't I? Let's do that. He seemed to go this way, didn't he? This way. Should we go and have a look? Where did he go? Damn. No, we've lost him. Right, well I'm not going to send ships willy-nilly all over the ocean, that would be silly, so let's join these up and get these back where they came from. And lick the wounds. Have we got enough money to do this? That was expensive. I might change my mind from that, to be honest with you. Not do that, but anyway, let's see. Over here on the other map, on this one here, on the in the Asian theatre, I'm not going to be able to show this sea battle now, I'm afraid, but what I'm going to do is wipe out these ships here. How much is it in my favour? Not really enough for me to do an auto-resolve, is there? But I don't mind losing some ships. Should I do it on auto-resolve? Oh, blow it, let's go for it, because I haven't got enough video time, this is the problem. Victory. My gosh, how many did I lose? I lost 9 ships. No, is that 9 or naught? Actually it's naught, I think. Let's hope it's naught. What's this? 4th rate and a 4th rate. Do I want a couple of 4th rates? I don't think I do. Started with 12, remaining 12, so that's a great result. I'm just going to keep that then. Right, okay, he's completely destroyed, that's excellent. Okay, it's going to cost me a fortune to repair those, but I just got a better result out of that one than I did out of the one I did manually. Right, okay, so these troops here don't normally like to do those sea battles like that, but on that occasion it definitely paid off. Now, these guys, on to here. Good. And I want this navy over to here. Yeah. Okay. And then I want this army over to here. Look at this. Mysore has brought a big army over to here, taking them out of its main city, thus reducing the size of this garrison, which is working even more in my favour. Oh, it doesn't look like I can reach though. I can bring them on as reinforcements, so I can reach. Right, continue siege. There's no way they're going to surrender, is there? Right, okay, so that's 2 cities sieged, Mysore and this one over here. The is it Ahmadinejad? Is it? I mean, not Ahmadinejad, but you know what I mean. Ahmadnagar. That's right, Ahmadnagar. And what else did I want to do? Right, okay, I think I might have to put that fleet inside there to repair them. I can't afford to repair these fleets. I'm going to need these to repair these places when I take them, aren't I? These cities when I take them. I'll have to think about that in a moment. Right, okay. I'll put them in and repair them for now and see what happens. See how much money I've got left over at the end. Because I might need them. That didn't cost me much actually. Didn't cost a great deal at all. Right, now Hyderabad here. Aha! Can't do it yet. I was hoping that I might be able to reach here, and I think I can, you know. I think when he is out of there and I can then move along the road, there's half a chance I might have to fight him on the way. There's half a chance I might be able to reach, but what I'm going to have to do is sort out these towns first, these cities. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do these off camera. I'm going to do both of them. There's going to be an attack on here, Ahmadnagar, and I'll do an attack here as well against Mysore. In fact, I'll start that one first. In fact, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll do this one, complete it, yeah. Then what I'll do is I'll see if I can attack here and show you that one as well before I move on to this one up here. But anyway, this again is going to be a case of shelling in from a distance. They're all going to die, and it's going to be boring to watch. So, and I'm up to 40 minutes now. I'm hoping on this to take those other territories also off camera, and then maybe just sort of do up the places, you know, sort of replenish some troops and things. So I might just get away with a 45-minute video and have taken hopefully 3 regions, maybe even well, maybe 2, but maybe 3 regions, you know. Anyway, back in a second, folks. Oh dear. F9. Well, this is the final one to be captured. It's Karnataka. It threw me then a minute, for the recording didn't come on right away for some reason. But anyway, okay, what I've done is I've organised all 3 of those. So all 3 of those cities, I've replenished the troops in there wherever I can. I've you know, repaired any buildings in there, and I've also, what else did I do? Repaired buildings. And destroyed any buildings that are going to be dangerous, like a university that was there in one of the places. Karnataka, by the way, just surrendered, so I'm really pleased about that. I didn't have to fight a battle there at all. So, right, okay, I'll show you something else in a minute, actually, with regard to that. I'm just wondering about bringing these troops round. Do I leave them round that side there to be able to go and attack places afterwards, or do I leave them where they are now with the intention of coming back round this way? I think I'd already decided before, hadn't I, that I was going to, and I am, yeah, okay. I'm going to bring them over. I'll bring them over to here. Basically because they can just jump on this road afterwards, can't they, you know. Right, okay. Bit of a risk. There aren't many good troops in there, actually, but there was another one following someone somewhere. Ah, here we go, this one. What's that, 2 infantry, already got 3 in there, making 5. I don't think anybody's going to attack me in any of these places here anymore, are they? Over here, can't see him attacking there, but if he does, we're ready for him. He's got 5 and we've got 4 infantry. I can even bring other troops around now, so I think we've just about got it covered. None of it's perfect, I'm afraid. These are just a bit of a backstop for here, aren't they, because he might be able to sneak round. Well, I think that's it for there. You can see I've spent most of the money. You know what happened with the fleet, in that his army got away. This is the one that I've taken. This is Karnataka, the one that surrendered. I don't think you might be able to see it actually. If I just choose one of these here, what I was going to do is, as I was going past him on the road, I was going to send some horse out there to attack him, but I can't get at him. Do you see that? There's no means of attacking him at all. He's in a kind of limbo area. Like hiding on the banks of the river or something, but I can't do anything about him. But he's bound to come and attack me next turn, so this is the one place I haven't attacked. Well, I ran out of money anyway, but it's the one that I chose not to turn into a church or a bawdy house or whatever. So so that's where I'm up to, really. I've taken all the areas I wanted to, and over here I'll just put those in there. So it's covered, but it doesn't really matter. These, I think I got a chance to repair those, didn't I? Yes, I did. So all's well. I can't really see any great threats from anywhere else. There's still a navy up there that I'd like to be able to take on. Did I recruit any ships in here? Build any ships in here? I'm not sure. I think I was going to, wasn't I? Right, okay. I've got one. What is that? Admiral's flagship 3rd rate on the way to accompany 2 second rates. So that will be 3 ships to take on 6. Not quite enough. I thought I'd actually asked for 2 second rates as well in there. Maybe I just couldn't afford them, or maybe I've moved them out. I'm really not too sure. But anyhow, all on track. Nothing to do on the European map. Good to see John the Chaser's back, by the way. A comment on there, you know, and he's right. Yes, I have got a wider screen now. I am just going to do a turn end on here now, just to see, you know, basically just to see what happens, because it could all go completely to pot, couldn't it? And cause other problems. I might just have to. Anyway, let's get on, see what happens. I was going to say I might. Oh, what I didn't do is check the regions, you know, to see how they're happy, how happy they are. But I might keep an eye out for the Maratha ships. So when I get to that, I'm just going to slow it down a bit. So you know, when I get to the Marathas, I'll just slow the speed of the movement of the troops down, and the ships, of course, so that I can see what's going on. Right, that's Sweden. Right, slow it down now, because it might go straight to the Marathas. Right, it has done. Okay, I know it's going to be a bit of a drag, this actually, but it's important to me to find out exactly where their ships are going to go. And I know what's going to happen if I don't do this. He'll just sort of vanish into some no man's land area somewhere, and then I'll end up... Oh, blimey, look at this. Oh, right, these are the ones up in the north, aren't they? Ah, that's where he is. Right, okay. He's going through the two little islands. Ah, in fact, he's gone all the way. He's landing. Aha! He's landing just to the west of Gibraltar. Well, we're just going to murder him, aren't we? We really are. In fact, I've already told off 2 ships there now, so I might well just bring those over to India. Do I need them though, really? I mean, I don't think the Marathas have got much left, really, in terms of naval capacity, so... Right. Now, this is the one I wondered, I think, if they could sneak past. No, they can't. Well, they're not doing anyway. Right, now, will he... No, he won't. I was going to say, will he try and tackle my army that's up there? Maybe I'll use that army as my main advance force. I'll add things to it. It's a bit of a pain, really, that I can't get... Well, I can actually. I can move troops along the road, can't I? And put them into that lower fort, you know, the fort just below these troops, and then sort of gradually filter them all through to the road, and then attack down this road. Maybe that's the way to do it. And then we can do what, you know, what Jared calls his pincer attack, you know, so it might help a bit there. But at the moment, the attack on the south is going incredibly well. What's this? Enemy raid? It's this one up here. Oh, right, okay. Ah, now that is in my territory, isn't it? Well, I might just repair it. It doesn't cost very much, and it might just cause him to come back and attack it again, which has got to be good for me. Workers on strike in Mysore. They're happy now, though. Now that everything's built, and that was a capital. That's good. Need to build up those places. Right, that's the one we've looked at. Looks like we got away with it, you know. Really does look like it all worked out. So, happiness and ability. What's that? Military technologies, research points per turn. I think I've got them all now, I would have thought. Enemy raid. Where's this one? That's the one I just looked at. Right, okay. Well, what I'm going to do, and I'll do it between videos, is destroy that ship. Oh, did he actually land his troops? Damn, he did. Oh no, I wanted to destroy the troops before they landed. Great, so now I've got a Maratha army in southern Portugal with 245. 245, he's got 10 units in there. I've got 5, and then I've perhaps got 10 around anyway. 5, 6, 7, 8. I've got 10. So, can they all reach? I think they probably can, you know, even those. Right. Oh, what a nuisance, that one ship got away. What a pain. Right, okay, it's what I do with these. Do I take them over to India? Do I leave them over here? I think now I've broken the back of the Marathas, so I'm going to just get rid of these ships over here. Perhaps, you know, reinforce that with a brig or something. Might be the best way to do it. I think he's attacked him, perhaps the only place he possibly can there, you know, without losing his ship. What a pain. Right, okay, well, I'll go in there and destroy that, and then I'll have a think for my next video on how I'm going to get rid of those troops there. Maybe I should bring some troops around from Europe, I don't know, but surely I've got enough to finish those off there. Certainly he's not going to be able to do me any damage in my towns here, unless of course he heads for Madrid. If he goes for Madrid, even then I think he'll struggle because of all the armed citizenry I've got there, but he has got 10. Okay, right. I've got a howitzer, but no gun. Right, okay. Thinking time for that one. And between videos, I'm going to get rid of that ship there. Other than that, all's well. So, thanks for watching, folks. And should get this up tonight. Tomorrow night, I'm off out. I'm going to Sheffield's Botanical Gardens, and I'm going to watch Bellahead. That's right, a Bellahead play. Fantastic. And it looks like the weather's going to be good as well. So, okay. Thanks for watching, folks.